Hey, I'm Maya Gouliard, artist and author and artist, and I've always got time to talk. Today, I want to talk about my vendor markets. So, about a year ago, I have a video on here where I was talking about how excited I was to have a meeting with a couple other people about doing a vendor market locally. I live in a smaller town, about 25 minutes, it's like 17 miles away from Champaign-Urbana, which is a more, it's a university community, it's larger. They have a lot of markets there. They have a really big farmers market every Saturday. They have a lot of stuff going on. And I was getting frustrated because anytime I wanted to do an event, I had to go there to do it. And I was also getting frustrated because I work as a server. And so a lot of the markets were weekends, and it's hard for me because I work Friday night. I'd be finishing around 11 o'clock. Then I'd have to get up for a market at 8 in the morning. And well, you have to get up before that because you have to drive in from, into town. And so that's another half hour, plus you have to set up. So I was getting up at like 6 in the morning, and then I had to go to work that night. So it was just a really long weekend of doing a lot of this stuff. But I wanted to sell my books and my art in person, which we can talk about in a minute. So I was like, why not just make one here, and why not just do it on a Tuesday night, right? So like Tuesdays are, nothing else is going on, and we live in Rantoul. So I was like, we can call it Ran Tuesdays. Okay, so I love this idea, right? It's like stuck in my head, Ran Tuesdays. So I talked with a couple people. They're on board. I was like, let's just make it happen. So I talked to a local food truck. I was like, do you think we could set up here? And they were like, yes, that's a great idea. So we had a place. So I started setting up, and people stopped by and they're like, can we be a part of this? And I was like, yeah. And then, so since that, a year ago, that inspired idea, we have a website. We have a Discord group that coordinates things. We are working on like all of the paperwork that you give to people to show like where locations are and details. And we have met with the village, and they are supporting us. And we're about to start doing the market at the Rantoul Sports Complex on Tuesday nights, which is still my Ran Tuesdays thing, but in a space where there's a lot of people. So I'm really excited because I sell best when I'm in person. I get on social medias all the time. I have, all of them. I have Blue Sky. I even have Red Note. I don't go on there anymore, but like I have all of them. And it's often like reaching out into the void. Hello, I wrote a book. Hello, you can buy my handmade pouches on my website. And I have all of this built, but really I sell it when I talk to people about it in person. Although I have sold them online. I'm not, KU has worked for me. I found amazing readers. I love the people who've read my book and just reached out to me randomly that found me just in the wild. I think that's amazing. And I believe that more of those people are going to find me soon, and then it'll be wonderful. But for now, in person is where I like connect with readers and find more people. So this market idea is key. It's key to getting sales. And it's fun for me because I've done two things. First, yeah, I can sell and I can make some money, but I'm also creating a community of creative people. And how fun is that? Like to have people in my own town, close by, that are just as passionate and maybe a little chaotic as I am. So that creative community is almost as important to me as selling my book. So we've got, right now, we've been setting up at this food truck, which on a Tuesday night is not like the busiest hotspot to be, but every week somebody makes some sales, and it's a great time for us to get together, connect with each other, improve our setups. Like, I bought a tent. I got really good at setting it up. I set up my tent and my tables within like 15 minutes now, all by myself. And I have a sign and I have it branded, and I'm getting all of the display stuff just really clean and organized and set up for streamlining. And I learned, I've always known that there's advice. There's so much advice out there, and you hear the same things over and over and over again. And my problem, and my husband will be the first one to tell you this, is I have to come to this conclusion on my own. Like, you can tell me over and over and over again, and I hear you, but I won't know until I'm actually like there myself. So with the markets, they say minimize, streamline, pick a lane. Well, I'm terrible at that because I love to follow whatever the passion may be. Maybe I'm really into making jewelry for 3 months, and so I have a bin full of jewelry. Or maybe I want to make zipper pouches one week, and then the next week I don't want to do that. I want to make baby quilts, and then I don't want to do that. I want to crochet again and make amigurumi. So what I've realized is my solution for that is this grab bag. So I have streamlined my categories. I have the zipper pouches in specific kind of categories, like unlined, lined, quilted. And then I have my books, obviously, because that's like, I don't have to make more of those. Like, I have to write more books, but like, if someone buys a copy of Waterweaver, I don't have to write Waterweaver all over again. Unlike if somebody buys a zipper pouch. If you buy that zipper pouch, I have to make another one if I want to sell another one. So that's one of the magics of the books, right? Or you can buy both, right? So maybe you want to buy a book and a zipper pouch. Anyway, so back to topic. So the categories are much clearer now, right? And streamlined. And I got to that, even though everyone told me, I had to find the solution that worked for me, because I didn't want to give up that chaotic kind of follow my excitement thing. Like, maybe this year I'm going to decide I want to do cross stitch. Well, I don't want to not do cross stitch because I'm not selling it. So these Wisdom and Whimsy grab bags are a perfect solution. It's only 3 items on my market table, but it lets me be chaotic and follow the chaos garden kind of mentality of life, of it's all have all the fun, enjoy yourself. And then I have my like go-tos, like I'll make 20 zipper pouches because I'm low on those. And I also realize that every single one I make is different. It's unique. I don't make 20 zipper pouches with the same fabric so that you can buy 3 of those. Like, literally every single one I make is a one-of-a-kind thing. I may use the same fabric for 2 of them, but they'll have a different color zipper, or they'll have a different lining. So each and everything is one of a kind. I tried really hard to make, like, my daughter was like, well, just maybe make 30 of one thing. Just do it. Just go for it. Just do it. And I think it was really kind of smart the way she did it. She said it to me because she like said it as a like, not threat. That's not the right word, but like prompting me, like setting me up, like, can you? There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. Anyway, so I was like inspired to like, I'm going to make 30 black cat amigurumis. I was like, I'm going to do this. And every single one ended up different. Like, I had a bunch. I think I made 15 of them, but they were like, some were tiny, some were big, some had green eyes, some had yellow eyes. Like, I just cannot make the same thing twice. maybe I could get away with making the same thing twice, but not like 3 times. Like, I just, it's not in me, and that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm doing it for fun, and I'm often working with resources that are limited, right? So I only have so much of this yarn, so I'm going to make that many of that thing. But when I run out, let's give it some, let's make this one a half and half black and orange cat. I don't know. That's just a random example. And I only have the fabric I get at the idea store. So I can make, so many of these, but like everything is going to be unique. So market sales are about 2 things for me, right? These first setup markets were to learn how to do this right. And I really feel confident now. Like, I feel good about my setup. It looks nice. I probably could iron my tablecloths, but it looks pretty. I have the signage. I have price tags. I have all that stuff. I have like a thing to hold my books. So I feel good about all that. The setup, streamlined. I know how to just get out there and do it. I actually keep it all in my car now. I have a 2000 Toyota Camry. It runs, it's amazing. It's very comfortable. I borrowed my sister's car, which is very nice, like brand new, very fancy. My knees hurt after driving her car, and I thought, I just, probably because I didn't have the seat in the right place or anything, but like, I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable in my car. It gets me where I need to go. It fits all of the market stuff. So in the trunk, I keep my tables, my book, my tent, and my my chair. And then in the back seat, I have 3 bins, one for all my handmade stuff, one for my books, and one for like the tablecloths and the display stuff. And then I keep the weights for the tent in the center of the car so that it doesn't put too much weight on the back in the trunk. So it's like more even between spacing. So I keep those in the back seat. And it just goes with me everywhere. Like, it actually ends up benefiting me because someone wants to buy my book, they're in a car. I can just go grab one. And so that's what I've actually been doing, is like, if I'm trying to bring up my book more often, then if somebody wants to buy it, I'll go run to the car and get it for them. So the market is taking off. We're ready. It's come a long way since a year ago when the idea was just an inspired like spark. And I think my biggest advice to people is, when you have an idea, embrace it and build on it, because there's so much that you can accomplish if you just take those ideas and run with them. And, I had the idea for Water Weaver, and I wrote it. And now I'm working on book 3, and it's a series, and there are people who love the book. I had an idea for, I want to learn how to sew. So I watched YouTube videos and made stuff. And at first it was kind of difficult, and some of the things are wrong. And every time I make something wrong, I just give it to my husband or give it to like my kids, or I use it myself. And ironically, even the things that are wrong are wonderful. Like, I have one where I have a little tag. I put it in sideways. It still works. It's still beautiful. Everything's fine. So embrace it, make it. Maker's Market is going to be every Tuesday for the summer, and we had to cancel last week because of the rain, but this weather is dumb. Anyway, if you are still here, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, wherever you're listening, if it's podcast or YouTube or Substack. I'm glad you're here, and I love chatting, so I'll probably be doing this a lot more often now that I figured out how to do it.